Hey everyone, this is Randy. Welcome to this edition of E3 Minutes for Life. I'm standing here in the historic and very storied Fort Worth Stockyards today as we watch behind me the daily, twice a day, cattle drive that goes down through this street. This has become a very touristy area now, and this is one of the big draws. Many moons ago, back in the day, so to speak, late 1800s and early 1900s, this would have been an area bustling with cattle traders, people selling cattle, cowboys driving cattle, looking for work. You see the historic Fort Worth Livestock Exchange across the street, but now it's just become a tourist destination. And when you look at these cattle that are walking down this street, I'd be just about willing to bet that even if there weren't cowboys driving them, they could find their way down the street to the pen where the food's waiting for them. And that makes me wonder, how many people on our teams, how many people in the American workplace are just kind of going through the motions, just doing the same thing that they do every day, that they've done every day for a long time. And they're just kind of going through the motions in the same rut, the same routine, the same regimen that they've always had. And so I just want to give you three questions to think about to consider whether or not you're going through that. Number one, what do you like to do the most that you get to do the least? Could you find a way to be able to do that more often, where these cattle, that just passed by would love to be out grazing in a pasture somewhere instead of in a pen being a showpiece for tourists? Second question is, what do you dislike the most that you have to do the most? Could you find a way to put those into a certain part of the day, cram them to the first of the day, get it over with, maybe move it to a time of the day when you've kind of got a lull in energy and it's maybe not something very complex that you've got to do. But then the third thing is, what do you wish you could do that you don't have the opportunity to do? Like, what could you talk to your team about, your manager about? Could y'all move different responsibilities to different people to allow you to do something that you believe and you know you would be good at, but perhaps you don't have the opportunity to do very much? So as you consider, your job, your talents, your effort, I would just ask you, are you walking like cattle on a cattle drive, or are you going full speed? Thanks for joining us for this edition of E3 Minutes for Life, and we'll see you next time.